Hey y'all, NK here and welcome back to the Cookery. Today we are actually going to be making something that's not exactly for humans. Today I'll actually be making some dog biscuits for my two dogs, Princeton and Alexander, and let's see if they actually like them. It's super simple, not a lot of ingredients I found out, and really just the main component is obviously peanut butter, which they love. So let's see if this can actually turn out well, and let's just see if they like them. Alright, so I obviously have only 4 ingredients here, super simple. The recipe will be linked down below, and it's probably the easiest recipe I could have found. And I obviously cut everything in half, so I only make 15 little dog cookies. So first of all, I have my half cup of peanut butter here and my 1 egg that I'll be first using. So I'm going to use my egg and then my half cup of peanut butter. So after mixing my egg and peanut butter, I'm now going to add the last 2 ingredients, which is about 3 ounces of water, and then 1 1/4 cups of flour. I rounded off to 1/2 here so that I still have some extra, because I feel like with flour you should always add just a tad bit more. So I'm gonna do it kind of one at a time. I'm gonna leave some more in there in case it doesn't really all come together, and I'm just gonna mix it until like a dough forms. Okay, so now that the dough ball has formed, honestly, this was really simple and really easy. Definitely the best kind of dough I've ever made. I really only had to use exactly 1 1/4 cups of flour, maybe like a sprinkle extra. So this was definitely probably one of the best kind of doughs I've ever made. And now I'm just gonna actually roll it out, and then we will cut it for the little dog bones. All right, so now I'm actually gonna take my little dog bone here and cut them to about maybe 12. That is my dog, obviously waiting for the dog biscuits. So let's just test this one. This dough is actually really easy to work with and use. So that was 1, and it obviously looks really good. So now I'm just gonna make about maybe 10 more. I don't know, we'll see how much I can make. And my dog, obviously impatient, is ready to eat these. Okay, so these turned out obviously really great. This is probably one of the best cookie experiences I've ever had, especially with cutting it and just easily placing it on the cookie sheet here. Really no hassle, no mess. We ended up making about 20, although there's only 16 here because there's not enough room. So 4 will actually be baked separate. So I'm actually going to put holes in each one now, as the recipe states. And then as my oven makes its way towards 350 degrees, then these will bake, and we're actually going to see how the dogs like them and if they actually look as good as they are looking right now. Okay, so after they baked for about actually 20 minutes, the recipe says 18 minutes, but I did 20 because they still didn't really look exactly done. Now I'm actually going to try and get one of my dogs to eat them and see if they actually taste good. Alright, so this is my dog Princeton, and he's obviously very tense because we are about to give him the treat to see if he likes it. He's gonna walk away from it now. Okay, he has it, but I don't know if he's gonna eat it. He's just gonna... Okay, it doesn't seem that hard for him to chew. He just took a big chunk of it out, and he seems to be really enjoying it and liking it, and definitely making a mess and going right at it. So I guess for dogs, for his opinion, it's a 10 out of 10. Alright, so he's basically almost finished. This is like record-breaking time. He finished in like 30 seconds, basically. So I guess he really likes it, and he's even licking up the crumbs. Alright, so this is my other dog, Alexander, and he, although very shy, he's also very picky with his food, and even if he does like a certain thing, he won't exactly eat it right away. So let's see his impression with this dog biscuit. Sniffing it, he's very picky. Good try. Okay, good. You can eat on your bed. He usually does that when he wants to try and hide the food and make it sound like he finished it, but let's see if he'll actually eat it. Come on, eat it. Here. Okay, he's taking, or trying to take a bite out of it. He's kind of nibbling at it, and it sounds like, from what I can hear, like a cracker. And he's definitely also making a mess on his bed, but he's kind of enjoying it. He's eating away from the camera, so he must actually kind of like it. Now he's checking the bowl to see if there's anything else, and he's kind of licking the crumbs now, making sure he got it all, where he used to try to hide it, and then he's done though. Okay, great. So a 10 out of 10, I guess, for him. He really did end up liking it and definitely got it all. Alright, y'all, that is basically it for today's video. It was definitely a huge success. My dogs really love them and they went right at it. Usually when we give them something to eat, they usually kind of wait a bit instead of going at it immediately as they did for these dog treats. Now I have a whole another jar here for when they are good dogs and when they just want something different and good to eat, especially since this was homemade. So if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below, do you have dogs, cats? What do you usually give them? Have you ever tried making anything homemade? This is my first time and it actually turned out really well. I'm glad they liked it because it ended up making quite a lot. So that's basically that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you get a notification every time I upload a brand new video. And this was super fun and I will see you guys next time.